Alright, so we're back in the Deadman challenge run, and I'm a bit silly because what I should have done is watch back my last video to remember what's going on and where we are and all of that stuff, because I actually can't remember, because at this stage I think it's been easily 2 or 3 weeks since I last recorded the Deadman run. All these secured deer hides. Now, are we... I don't even know which hut we're in. Are we in the one... We're in this one! And we have all of this meat. It's all coming back to me now. As we harvested this one here all during the night. Oh, there's actually still some meat on there actually, and hide and guts as well. I kind of feel like we'll freeze to death trying to do that at the moment. Look at all the free sticks we have there. That was loud. So, just trying to rack my brain. So, I think the idea was to go and make some deer pants. Could probably also make the hat, the rabbit hat, but just thinking about the... So it looks like we've got 6 pieces of guts here, and we are going to need 4 for that, and 1 for that. So I think we got this. We got this under control. I'm just trying to think. We are not tired at all. Wondering if we should try and race up to the crafting table up in the mine. What do we got on us in the way of other food? Not a lot of food, so we'd have to bring some of our meat with us to do the crafting. Can't craft during the night unless an aurora comes. Let me just I'm just double checking this, and I'm not. Definitely have. Sorry, that's what I want to make. I want to eat the pants. Definitely have enough there. Do we go now, or just wait till it gets a little bit warmer? I think it's pretty bad in that wind. Well, now it got like full-on blizzard. So this means we can't really do much at all. Well, sorry to have brought you all back. Just to watch me have to rest my way through this. I think I saw a book in that in my inventory just then. So, what did I just see? The one on the floor. What's the? I think we've finished reading that. Damn. Can we repair anything? If we're going to replace that hat, I don't know if it's worth repairing it. Well, bugger. That'll give me a 0.3. It'll also give me a 0.3. What have we got in the way of cloth anyway? 21 pieces of cloth. Time to burn. See if it'll let us get away with this. Ooh. Sounds like high weather variability maybe on our side. Snowy and windy and all of those fun things. meant to be going away, Blizzard. Half a kilo. Oh, so I've been cooking half-kilo pieces, haven't I? Guess I have to take a couple of those. Probably need to go back inside and warm up a tiny bit more and wait. Just for the tail end of that to drop off one bit more. I need to try and skedaddle up to the mine with some of this stink on us, which is a risk. Can we drop? You're cured. Why do you want to bring those with us? What can we drop that can just happily stay here? Probably a couple of torches. It'll probably get us kind of close. Just want to get a tiny bit warmer. Hopefully the wind doesn't pick back up in this little 15 minutes. Okay. Hey, I just did that thing where I always forget to start the damn timer. And then I never know how long the episodes are going for. So let me just fix that. Well, it's not gotten any better. And oh wow, is that headwind ever slow? Let's get out our flare pistol as well. Man, this is like going into glue. And I know you guys see me complain about the headwind quite often, but that felt even more ridiculous than normal. Kind of want to sprint a little bit just to get somewhere before the cold starts to take us. Wait, that's not my way up, is it? Oh, it is my way up. I've overshot it. And getting out of practice so quickly. I can't remember if you've actually been down into the little hut down there. You should consider it. Think about that deer a little bit as well, except we're kind of okay for deer at the moment. Yay. That was inevitable. Well, a bit of a journey in chunks to try and get to our safe crafting table. Alright. Tell you what, we'll just chuck our food outside in the refrigerator. And yeah, we'll probably just pass time in the bed. It's our second blizzard of the day. It looks like a tailwind, however. Look at it go! An Olympic sprinter. She'll be pushing all that scent further down the track to the wolves that live up here though, so that's a danger. I'll get a little bit sprint back. And sprint around this corner. And there's a wolf coming right for us, so we might actually... Did I get... Where's my bow? Why did he not... Where's my bow? Oh, I got the sprain. I think I just gave him the free food. Damn, I really wanted that wolf too. I thought I could get the bow out. What do I have to do to fix that again? It's got to be a bandage. Now let's... I got plenty. I might actually just take one of those for the pain. Forgot about the whole two-handed weapon business with a sprain. Alright, let's come on. So we didn't take our other bait, but I do want you to take that one. Oh, right in the head. Now he's run off. With that arrow. If he runs back here, I'll put another arrow in him. Or not. Dude, hold still. Ah. There's our extra one. Now, did he see us drop that? Or not? Ah. Fail. Oh, that was decent. Ah. I'm gonna get cold in a second, aren't I? So, I mean, I managed to... I really want that other one to die somewhere close, though. Okay, enough mucking about. I really want those wolf coats. Okay. So we're going to drop a bunch of stuff here just so we're not too heavy. Even though they're all cured. That will do. Might just pass the time. Is this flashing because it's gonna aurora, or just the outside wind being a pain? Might just drop all that meat for the moment. Not any chance of getting that at 3 arrows down. I don't really think I am. Get the orange gun out in case there's a third wolf I don't know about. Don't get stuck in here, please. Alright, wolf, where did you go to die? That was a debacle of arrow shooting. Alright. Okay, we definitely won't be able to get that now with this cold. Should have been able to shoot both of them right there, that would have been great. One of them got a piece of our food too. Alright, I'm going to transport all of these to the crafting table. More coal. Actually, how much coal do we have on us? Do I need to think about... Oh, we don't have any on us, so... Let's pick a couple up while I remember. That's the dead end. I think being in this cave is one of the times you actually do want an aurora, so you can do some nighttime crafting. Okay, so... See, it's not even going to let me do... See if it'll let me attempt pulling apart some... Oh yay! Got that done. What else have we got? Got one arrowhead. So, oh yeah, sorry, the wolf, one wolf ran off with that arrow, so we're down an arrow. These take forever, they're 12.5 hours. That's 3.5 hours. That though, it's an extra 2 degrees because we've only got one set of pants anyway. That'll give us a lot more wind protection as well. I really don't think it's worth trying to... I mean, look, I could see if it'll let me make half an hour of that, but I don't think it will even let me get that far, to be honest. Yeah. Needs light. What can we do? Let's turn this on temporarily. What have we even stored in here? Okay, so we got plenty of this is where our whetstone collection has been. Sitting. So basically just various random cloth. Anything else worth chucking in there for now? Not really. So because it's night, and I'm hoping for an aurora, kind of thinking I'll sleep for a couple of hours and just see if one comes up. Let's just sleep for 2. Hey! That's what I wanted. Who says you can't get what you wish for in this game? So, we're going to spend 2 hours. 2.5 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours crafting the deer pants. Worn out sewing kits. Right, workbench, right? Come on. Thirsty work, this crafting. That's for sure. Now at this point it's almost morning and I don't want to squander too much of the daylight. So at this point I think I'll sleep. I'll have to make some more crafting there. We got a little bit more done during the night, so that's okay. Let me just check. We'll sleep. Sleep for 5 hours. We'll have to go outside and get our food in the first part of the day. But I don't think we need to be like too rested because I think we're just gonna, you know, effectively run outside. Oh, hang on. Probably gonna chuck a bunch of these in here. That'll do for the moment. So I don't know how many of those we need to finish off the pants. Alright. Just so we weren't like stupid heavy. So at this point, my goal is kind of to better our gear a little bit. You know, get the deer pants, hopefully get some wolf skins on the go. I can't remember if I left one down. I think I took one off one of those wolves that was hassling by the fishing hut. I'm going to watch the video back and find out, but I think there's one wolf skin maybe down in the fishing huts curing. If I can get these 2 that are out here, that'll be 3, and then I'll just need 1 more. It's pretty cold. Definitely not warm enough to get that one. I really just wish I knew. I just want to get a bead on where the other one is. Oh, there's one of the extra arrows. Did it fall out of the other wolf? I doubt they run down here, do they? To die. It's just more up in one of these alcoves, I guess. I can't do too much exploring. We're already more than half cold. Honestly, we'll be lucky to make it back into this door without getting at hypothermia risk. Alright, so we got fed at least. We're gonna need to make water before too long, but if anything, I'll make a fire by that deer, hopefully, rather than in the entrance, and pull the hide off it with the same fire, but we'll just craft for a couple of hours. I know it's a little bit of backtracking. No, wrong way again. Man, I'm so bad at taking that wrong turn there. So yeah, when I rocked up on that corner with the meat, you could see how quickly and how far those wolves came from. Like the ones that live along that stretch can be pretty deadly. Let's just chuck 2 hours into that. Yeah, I'll have a drink and chuck another hour in. While I think of it, we're cooking level 4. Yeah, so you can't really eat the wolves yet, but it's worth potentially cooking them up. I don't know. I'll have a think about that. I'll chuck another hour and a half. It's really thirsty work, this crafting. Alright, so let's go see if we can pull that hide before we get too carried away with the day. Okay. Well, I'll see if I can pull that hide off without freezing to death. Oh, it's going to be a close run thing. We're going to take a little bit, maybe. Okay. Not as bad as I was afraid. Just drop this here. Now, I'm actually just going to just sleep for 1 hour. See if we get a bit of warmth back. Well, kinda scuppered that idea. That sounds terrible. All I want to do is get warm so I could go find that other wolf. I don't want those hides curing it kind of at the same time. It'd be really nice if that if the crafting table wasn't so deep in here. Like here would be nice. This is a weird sound. Just listening for what it was. Yeah, so I asked on the Milton mailbag, probably about a month ago now. There's this noise that happens in the Hibernia processing plant, and I think it happens in Broken Railroad. I think it happens in the Quonset too, this little medley kind of noise. And it, I always think of Full Metal Jacket. Oh, that's right, I meant to make some more water. Sure, birch bark. Why not? We'll just chuck another hour and a half into that. Just want a little bit of daylight left to go and try and look for that hide. I mean, I guess there's no real rush to get them all curing at the same time because I'm still one short, which means unless I had 2 already. I don't know. I can't remember how many I've got. But yeah, if I'm already 1 short, then they can only be put together as a coat when you got all 4 of them, so... Well, we might drop in a few extra bits by the door here just to be light and not compound the exhaustion by running around heavy. But yeah, the metal groaning noise. Like if you watch oh, this does not sound good. This still sounds terrible. Alright, I guess we're just making water here then. But yeah, so Full Metal Jacket. There's a sniper scene. You know, where they're running around, there's a sniper shooting everyone, they make it into the building, and everyone's suspenseful, not knowing where the sniper is, and all of that jazz. As part of the kind of music score, there's a... It sounds like it got a bit better out there. There's this kind of metal scraping kind of noise, and I swear it's so similar in the Hibernia. I'm just gonna pop my head out here. Okay, apparently it got, like, really lovely. Do I want... it's windy as all hell. Actually, it just looks sunny. We are pretty exhausted. Okay, so there's... The other one's actually quite close, but how far off is my water from being... I don't really want to sprint, but I want to get in there. Chucked about 4 pieces of wood on there, so I want my water to boil off. 20 minutes. That's a really good torch. I probably pick up. Come on. Everything seems to be going so slow. We are going to be so tired. Okay, I was going to drop a bunch of really heavy things. I don't like dropping that. I'm not going to need a pry bar. Okay, fine. I'll drop the lantern. You better not have got windy again. Also a little bit low on sticks. We can just do this without a fire. Like, it's quite pleasant out at the moment. Now here's the thing, on Deadman, are there just the 2 wolves up here? Or do we have the chance of, you know, an extra surprise wolf? Now I think the arrow I picked up was the one that actually fell out of this. I tell you what, I don't really want to be... just standing here, so I'll light the fire. Put an extra piece of water on while I get the hide. How long are you going to go for? 43 minutes. It'll probably take me 30 odd or whatever it is to... Let's just take a drink as well. 30 to get the hide off. So we're slightly cold, but how much by? -5. We don't actually have... Tell you what we'll do. It's not going to help that much. Ooh, it's getting colder. So now I'm in the wind and it's coming right at me. How long till I can add a piece of coal? 14 minutes. Could have got halfway there by now. But it's labor 8 minutes now. 7 minutes. Don't get too cold in the meantime, please. Oh, you're exhausted. It's gonna want to blow this fire out, but I want to be just warm enough. Okay, now we're getting a little bit warmer. Made a total debacle of this. All I wanted to do is just pull a little bit of the hide off. Hopefully it doesn't blow it out on me. How are we off for food? See, got one piece of venison back there. Tell you what, we'll take that. We'll take a torch. We'll go and try and get into this this tower here. Can't sprint. So hopefully there's not an extra one along the way. Well, I think there can be one that lives down the corner, actually. There's one that might be coming our way right now, actually. So yeah, the wolf steak is emergency in case there's no extra food around this corner. Because I'm thinking of staying here the night. Oh boy, is this cold. Cold, windy, that's what I meant. Headwind, windy. Okay, so there's a deer here around. There's a... Oh, the crows will be down on the next step down, I think. Alright, I need to eat a cattail. All the things. We are going so slow. So we're not bereft of food, it's just all in inconvenient locations. Right, quickly eat. Oh, I see some pinnacle peaches. So we'll drop that on the ground. How are you? You're ruined. We don't have cooking 5. That's sad. Oh, we are out of wood too. Okay. Cool story. Am I just harvesting the one I'm holding? I did, didn't I? That was silly. Is there anything interesting under there? Maybe there's a piece of firewood in here. No. Oh, it was a bit of a waste of time trying to light that up so easy. I'll tell you what. Let's just wash off the exhaustion and stop being stupid. I'm gonna sleep for 1 hour. If the wind will let us, we'll duck outside and grab some sticks, otherwise we'll break something down in here. We won't have long out here, I tell you. There's an extra stick. Can you find a bit out of the wind over here? I really should stick an arrow in that, but... Oh! It's Aurora! Well, isn't this pretty? Right, enough of that, get inside. So did that deer disappear then, or is he just on the cusp of, was he about to run off because it was Aurora Ring? Right, well. Should have picked up the matches already and stuff, but I mean, we could eat the peaches, get the food poisoning, take the medicine, sleep for 10 hours. I mean, is that the way to do it? Means we don't have to eat the wolf meat with intestinal parasites. I don't know. We're not that desperate, so... Yeah, I mean, as a rule, I tend to avoid... I know you can live fine with intestinal parasites. I've not done it myself. I've seen turkey show the proof. Just feel like I'd find it really annoying to be that exhausted. but we'll take the chance on this. But yeah, I don't as a rule like pull up lots of the 22 minutes. I don't as a rule get lots of the wolf meat on the go. Maybe down to 210. Do we beat it to get that? Alright. So we got a risk. A little bit of water. Do I have one more stick? Did I throw all the sticks on? Does that get me one more half liter? Maybe just. Did I? Oh, I didn't even pick up the matches. Who was screaming at me about that? I picked up the note accidentally when I wasn't even looking. I am not paying much attention today. Alright, so we need to sleep. So we got the 1% risk of intestinal parasites. I'll sleep for 4 hours. Still an aurora. Good looking aurora. Still kind of tempted to do that in the food poisoning, so we're not exhausted enough to get the 10 now. How long can we sleep for now? Only a few more hours. Non-potable water. You bugger. Right, we'll eat one more cattail, sleep for a couple more hours, and then head back to our mine, hopefully. Still is aurora, just the tail end of it, I'm gonna guess. And we are really low on the calories. Don't have any of the teas I can make up. One more hour of sleep. Okay, now, is it warm enough? Wow, that's amazing sunrise. It's freezing cold. Mostly wondering if I can sprint back to the mine in this time, and or shoot this deer. Come at me, bro. Okay. I doubt this is going to still be enough to quite get over the temperature here. I'm not even sure I can light this fire in this time. think I need to be a bit warmer to make this work. Whoops. Probably need to be a little bit more well fed, unfortunately, too. As we got dead deer everywhere. Are we even out of the wind anywhere? Hang on. Not a chance. I'll tell you what, that was a waste of a match, but I'm going to go inside and warm up. I wouldn't have even got that fire lit in the time. Might as well warm up and come back out. I put the torch out, but it's probably giving me a millisecond. We're going to get cold. Alright, we're going to get a little bit of damage here. Just the tiniest bit. There we go. Okay. 300 calories. This is the wind coming back up. Oh, but it's blowing. Should be a bit of shelter from the rock. Maybe? Fire, we're gonna half freeze by the time we get there. This is probably still a big bad mistake, because I swear like this is going to be... still not enough to get over the ambient temperature of what's going on. But close. A few more sticks and I'd be able to do it. Can probably pull half a kilo off there and get it cooking. Can I add a piece of coal yet? 12 minutes. 21 minutes. 191. Can I get... Ooh, we are getting cold again now. Wind change direction. The wind is now going this way. Is it going to try and blow it out completely? It's trying. Can I be sheltered from anything? Not really. I think this is going to be blown. Too windy to sustain this fire. Oh, long dark. It's my very last cattail. I'm going to have to go inside and cook this now. Ah. Too much food just down the way. I probably should have just run for it. Making a mockery of me. There's been quite a few matches I've wasted in this little bit. Good thing I found a box of 24 or whatever it was. I don't have any... I just made a big mistake there and I don't have any fuel. I have coal. You can't light coal. So there's another match wasted. Okay. Ate my last cattail. We're just going to have to take hunger damage, I think. I don't really want to eat those peaches. Right. I should have broken them up in the night. That's what I should have done. What a debacle. I probably had a bunch of accelerant too for some of those other situations, but it doesn't seem desperate enough. It's not really. I'm still around 90% health or something. Shouldn't be complaining. Right. Now, unfortunately, none of them are half-cooked. Doesn't work that way. I really just don't want to lose my well-fed bonus, though. You... Alright, drink you. Get some calories off that. It's gonna be 173. Is that more than 19 minutes worth? Yes. Debacle. And after this, we're leaving. You know what I should have been doing? Who's been screaming at me? Who has been screaming at me? You. Right. I'm going to... Do I add a piece of coal to that? How much reclaimed wood? I got 2 pieces here. I'm going to go investigate what I... Alright, I'm going to do this. 1 piece of coal. Pull a tiny bit more meat off that if it's warm enough. Anywhere. Come back in here and cook it. Sorry for making everybody dizzy. We wind sheltered anywhere at all. Here, a little bit, tiny bit. How much did I? How long did I take then? 8 minutes. So another 8 minutes. Right. "45 minutes. It would have been smarter pulling it off in half kilo. 2 hours to chop that down. That is ridiculous. It'd be pretty awesome if they let you chop the bed up. I reckon that'd be a really good dilemma. It's like, do I need the bed for the sleeping? If you got a bedroll, obviously it's an easy one, but what if your bedroll gets the throw and you come in here and then you're like, I need the water or the food, I need to chop, this is the only thing I can chop down, like, I think that'd be a pretty cool gameplay dilemma to have. Alright, 35 minutes, we're warm. See if I can go grab some more. Try and make the best use of the time on that fire. And while we're waiting. So what I'm trying to do is get fed enough to finish the crafting without having to go and get the other set of deer meat. I'm just wasting so much time just going back and forth, so... Now, where is the wind coming from? From everywhere. Are you faster with the... No, you're still faster with the knife. Just. Now I'll pull two kilos off this time. Right. Alright, we're definitely hit the end of our episode, but I was hoping to get back to the mine before I called it, so maybe this one will just go a little bit long? Maybe a tiny bit long. Which one is the small piece? Come on, game. You're really doing this to me. I think we're just going to sprint out of here with what we got at the moment. In theory, we've killed the wolves. There's a bit more on this. There's a bit more on this deer. We'll have to come back, but I'm just going to... It'll be an exercise for another point. I'm really out of the sticks as well. Making sure we get no surprise, friends. Oh, there's another maple just there. I need to go back and get that as well. This game just throws some weird little sounds out to you, just out to your peripheral sometimes, where you're like, what's that? Give me a jump. Alright. There's another feather, we'll get another day. So there's 3 more bits of food. We won't bother eating that yet. And we're going to duck in here. And we'll call this the end of the episode. yeah, this will be the end. I might do the I might do the finishing off of the pant crafting off screen, just so you guys don't have to sit through that. Yeah, we'll call this the end of the episode, and we'll see you in the next one. Alright, bye.